about the numerical problem. So here, as we have come so far, that the design strength of fillet weld is okay. Let me open the IS code as well along with it. For fillet weld, so let me just remind you again, fillet weld will always be arranged in this manner, okay, and butt weld will always arranged in this manner. So you have to join this part, and for the fillet weld you have to join this part. Okay, so now see here the design strength given for the fillet weld is FWD equal to FWN divided by gamma MW. Mean here gamma they are dividing, mean this is the design strength. We have to consider this strength while designing. Okay, so first of all we have to calculate this value first. So this is our nominal welding strength. Just a minute. ओके, मतलब हमारा नॉमिनल स्ट्रेंथ क्या है, मतलब कि वेल्ड का जो असली that real strength, okay, that real strength due to the specification given in the question, that will be your real strength. Mean, let me give you an example. If if any one of you, I try to push someone of you, then you will try to resist. That strength will be your nominal strength. And what will be your design strength? डिजाइन स्ट्रेंथ मैं उसको कहूंगी अगर से मैं तुम्हें धक्का देती हूँ तो तुम ज्यादा से ज्यादा 5 किलोन्यूटन फोर्स रेजिस्ट कर पाते हो, ठीक है, वो भी मतलब विथ ऑल द प्रिपरेशन बिफोर टेकन। पर अगर मैं तुम्हें वैसे ही इक्विवेलेंट ऑफ फोर्स से पुश करूं और तुम प्रिपेयर नहीं थे शायद, और से यू वर क्वाइट वीक फ्रॉम द अनदर डे, इन दैट केस से আমি ভাস্করকে জানালাম না যে আমি ওকে ফোর্স এত ফোর্সে আমি ওকে স্ট্রাইক করব, তো হি ওয়াজ নট প্রিপেয়ার্ড এন্ড হি ওয়াজ উইক মেবি, তো তখন কি হি উইল নট বি এবল টু টেক দ্যাট 5 কিলোমিটার ফোর্স at that point of moment. He might take 3.5 or 4 kilonewton maybe. तो की और actual strength, what is his actual strength to resist? It was 5, and now without being prepared his actual strength is almost 3.5 to 4. So see, some amount of force will be reduced, right? So আমি যদি এখন ওর এই মিনিমাম স্ট্রেংথটাকে নিয়ে ওকে টার্গেট করে ওকে ডিজাইন করি, সো দ্যাট উইল বি রাইট ওয়ে অফ মোল্ডিং হিম অর টিচিং হিম। আমি যদি ওর স্ট্রেংথটা জেনে ওকে ডিজাইন করি, সো দ্যাট উইল নট বি আ গুড অ্যাপ্রোচ। নোয়িং হিজ উইকনেস, an approach of teaching must be a good way. Similarly এইখানে আমরা ওই জন্য একটা factor of safety দিয়ে divide করি, so dividing factor will reduce some amount, so we will take that design amount to be some reduced amount of the factor of safety. Now how can we calculate the actual strength of the welding fillet weld? That will be the ultimate stress of weld, ultimate stress of weld divided by, or see here given smaller of the ultimate stress of weld or the parent metal. Parent metal mean the metal that weld will be joining together, মানে যেই মেটালটাকে এই ওয়েল্ডিং কানেকশনটা জয়েন করবে, that is the parent metal. So which one will be the less? We will consider that less version, মানে সবথেকে খারাপ সবথেকে কম ভ্যালুটা নিয়ে আমরা সবসময় ডিজাইন অ্যাপ্রোচটা রাখবো, তাকি if he get passed in that scenario, he or she will definitely get passed in the tough situation or in the very strength situation, right? So that strength will be divided by root over 3. So let us just get back to here. So this is the formula. See, this formula, total formula is not given in IS code. So this part is only given in IS code. Okay, sorry, not this part. Let me just take this as this part. পুরো এই total partটাই only given in the IS code, as you see here, you can see here gamma mw and divided by root over 3. So here the extra multiplication factor, which is lw into t. See, l is the dimension of length, t is also the dimension of length. So the both dimension of length, so with the stress, with stress into both the dimension of length, what we can get, this is the area, isn't it? Area je dimension or area je formula ta seta ki amra jani, which is b into d maybe, right? So what is b? B is the factor or the parameter of length dimension. D is also a length dimension. So here or yes, length dimension. So similarly here L is also a length dimension, T is also a length dimension, mean this is the area. So stress into area will give me a force. So in this way, from this formulation approach, you have to evaluate the design strength of fillet weld. Okay, this total formula will not be given in the IS code. You have to remember this. And remembering this is easy because force, stress into area will give you the force, and the rest part is given in the IS code. So here LW is the length of weld. So what is the length of weld? See, if this is the connection, say this is the connection, this is the fillet weld, right? So this is a member. Let me show you in the tree diagram. This is the member and this is another member maybe. So this is extended, okay. So now you have been asked to connect this joint by a welding. So the welding will something look like this manner, right? If you can see or look into this way, so the welding connection will look like this manner. So this length, this is the length of the welding. This is the LW. This is the length of the welding, which you might be given in the question, or you might have to say, if you can evaluate the strength of weld per meter, say you are evaluating the strength weld per meter length. So for any given length, you can evaluate the strength of weld, right? So this is the length dimension. This represents the length dimension of weld. And effective throat thickness. What is effective throat thickness? That is, see, this welding connection is a triangular form, right here. That welding connection is a triangular form. So if I take it out and zoom it, so this is the throat thickness. This is the throat thickness of the weld. Actually, what happens, it has been observed that through this alignment of throat thickness, majorly a welding connection get failed. वेल्डिंग कनेक्शन जो होता है ये थ्रोट थिकनेस के अलाइनमेंट में ही फेल हो जाता है, होता है ज्यादातर. दैट इज व्हाई दिस थ्रोट थिकनेस हैज टू बी कंसीडर्ड in that case. So see here LW into TE has been taken. So what is the area which has been taken here? This is the T and this is the L. So just a minute. This is isn't it? This is the T, this this is the T, throat thickness, and this is the length. So this area has to be multiplied. This area has to be multiplied with this ultimate tensile stress. So can you just imagine that drawing which I have tried to draw here? It might be not that much proper way. So I would like to ask you, can you just imagine that? So that hypotenuse part of the triangle from this visual into that length will be the aerial approach of evaluating the design strength of fillet weld. Okay, so here the effective throat thickness we have already evaluated in our previous class, which is 0.7 s. The hypotenuse part we have evaluated that to be 0.7. Actually, it is approximate to 1 by root 2, right? So 1 by root 2 we can say as 0.7 or 0.707. So this we have taken as approximate to 0.7 s. When that welding connection, that welding alignment is in a right angle triangle, mean when this is in a 90-degree approach and the weld size is same. These both weld size is same. So remember, these hand or these value, these length or the dimension, as you can see, this is called the size of weld. This is called the throat thickness, and this is the length of weld. Always remember that, okay? So now these are the safety factor. Gamma MW. Gamma MW will be 0.25 for shop welding, and gamma MW will be 0.5 for site welding. And this is the size of weld which I have just said here. So these are some design process which you have to just remember. Let me just okay, so assume the size. First, what happens in most design approach, if the size of weld is not given, or mostly it will not be given, so you have to presume a size of weld first. Since you are designing, you can assume it. So from which aspect you can assume it? So you cannot take any random number of the size of weld. So you have to consider the size of weld based on the thickness of the member. Mean the member thickness will be given to the question, from the question. So from that member thickness, we can easily get the value of size of weld, which is given in the IS code only. I will show you during the problem solving time. Okay. Next, say that by equating design strength of weld to external factor load, effective length of weld is calculated. Okay. So that effective length. So see, this is the length which we have just now studied. So from this length, we can calculate the effective length also. So I am not going towards that. In the details of evaluating effective length, I will go during the problem solving session. So if the length exceeds 150 into TE, mean 150 times the throat thickness, reduce the design capacity of weld as prescribed in clause 10.5.7.3. Let's get into this clause. A clause ta ekটু ঘুরে আসি. 7.3. Acha. See, here in 10.5.7.3, the clause has been prescribed for the long joints. See, this is for the long, very long distance of joint when you have to weld it. Okay. So when the length of weld joint, which has been given here as a LJ, of a splice or end connection in a compression or tension element. Well, end connection is given here. See, this is the end say if this is a plate and this is another plate and you have to connect it with through or with a weld system. So this is the end connection. Say, see, if I just hide this part, আমি অ্যাজ এ ডিজাইনার হিসেবে সে আমি এইটুকু পার্ট সে দিলাম না, ওকে? So now that plate has been pulled in this way. So what do you think? That only this alignment of welding, is this alignment of welding enough to withstand this force only? No. So that is why here a end return is mostly provided, that it can ensure that force, that resistant force from this axis of the plate as well. ওকে, তো তোমরা যখন একটা পেজের সাথে একটা পেজ, সে একটা কাঠের, এখানে একটা টিম্বার, দিস ইজ a part of timber and this is another part of timber, while you would like to connect it with a glue, and your focus is also trying to save the glue as well. মানে তুমি ধরো আঠা দিয়ে দুটো কাঠের পার্ট লাগাচ্ছো, দুটো লাগাতে চাইছো, কিন্তু তুমি এখানে আবার তোমার কাছে বেশি আঠাও নেই, তুমি আঠাটা বাঁচাতেও চাইছো। সো ইন দ্যাট কেস তুমি কি করবে, এই জায়গাটা একটু আঠা লাগিয়ে এই টিম্বার প্লেটটা এই সাইডে এই এন্ড পার্টেও কিছুটা আঠা দিয়ে অ্যাডজাস্ট করে লাগিয়ে দেওয়ার চেষ্টা করবে। You don't know why, you don't know from the scientific aspect, but from the logical sense you would definitely attach this timber member in this way. So this is the logical approach, because you want, in subconscious mind, you want to secure this plate with this plate from any direction if the force is applied, right? So this is the approach. This is called the end return. This part is called end return. So here it has been said that, or end connection in a compression or tension element. So that plate can be subjected to a compression or a tension. If it is greater than this, যদি short thickness into 150 করলে যে ভ্যালুটা আসবে, if our length comes greater than that, then the design capacity of weld shall be reduced with this formulation approach. So see, this is beta LW equal to 1.2 minus 0.2 LJ, mean that, okay, so see, this formula has been given as 0.2 LJ divided by 150 T1, which should be less than equal to 1. Okay, so here this is the approach which you have to reduce if this specification, if you observe in the while designing. Okay, so now this is the approach which I have just mentioned. So here next it says that end returns of length equal to twice the size of weld are provided, mean provided at each end of, just a minute. Okay, so that end return, so what will be the amount of end return? So you cannot provide any length here. So what will be that specification? That will be the length equal to the size of weld. So size of weld কি পড়েছিলাম আমরা? If this is the cross-sectional approach of weld, so this is the size of weld, this is the size of weld. So our end return, that size, that end return, that will be, the length will be equal to twice of the size weld. So that if this is, say, LE, let me just put it in this way. So LE will be our equal to twice of the size of weld, mean it will be 2S. Okay, that amount of size is mostly provided at each end of longitudinal fillet weld. Okay, So next says is this says end return, which I have just mentioned. So the fillet weld terminating at the end or side of a member should be returned around the corner. Mean, say this is the fillet weld, this part is the fillet weld, right? So that terminating mean the end part of that will be surrounded or it will be returned. This will be returned around the corner. So that corner has to be covered with that welding connection. That is the approach of the end return. Whenever practicable for a distance not less than twice the well size in shown in figure. Okay. So this is the approach. And here overlap, the overlap of a lap joint should not be less than 4 times the thickness of the thinner plate or 40 millimeter, whichever is more, millimeter, whichever is less, that lap joint. Okay. So let us come into the numerical problem. So this is this slide have already been discussed. So let us come into the problem. See, here it is given. A tie member of a roof truss consists of ISA 175-8. A tie member of a roof truss. So I have said this or mentioned this in our structural design practice, the tie member in a roof truss. So that member has been constructed with the use of that ISA. ISA mean the angle section. Mean this is the angle section. Indian standard angle section. This and see this is said 175-8. Mean this is an unequal leg angle. The leg of this angle section is not equal. See, one leg is 100, another leg is 75, and the thickness of that angle is 8. Mean if this is 100, this is 75, and this is 8. Okay, clear? So, see, this section is provided in here. This is that 100. This is that 100 millimeter, that 100, and this part with the double line, as you can observe, this is the 8 millimeter thickness. So from the front, if you stand here, you can observe this section and this one, right? So this is the 8 millimeter, and that 75 millimeter you cannot observe from the front if you just stand in the front of this section. So that is why you cannot observe in this picture also. See, this is a 100 millimeter gusset plate, mean that gusset plate is 100 millimeter thickness. This is 100 millimeter thickness. Okay. So now the grade is given, which is Fe410. It is welded to a 10 millimeter gusset plate. Design the welded connection to transmit a tensile load T. Assume connection are made in workshop. So here the value of T is not given. We can calculate with along with the T itself. Okay. So this is the diagram. Do you have any problem understanding this figure? Okay, I hope not. So now let us come into the solution. See, the minimum weld size is given here 3 millimeter. Now you may ask me that why ma'am 3 millimeter, why it is not 2, why it is not 5? So this has been given in the table 21 of IS 800 2007. Let us just go into that table. Table 21. See, this is table 21. This is in the page 78. Okay. See, in this table, this is given minimum size of fast run or of a single run fillet weld. So here the table given here with the serial number, the thickness of the thicker part. The thickness of the thicker part means the material or the parent material which has been used while designing. The thicker material will be considered in this table. Okay, and corresponding to that thicker part, we can take the minimum size of weld. Okay, so here a certain range of the thicker part has been given. See, from 0 to 10 millimeter, from 10 millimeter to 20, from 20 millimeter to 32, from 30 to 50. So corresponding to that, all the minimum size of weld is given. So now see in the question, what is the thicker member here? See, for angle section, the thickness is 8. And here the gusset plate thickness is given 10. So which one is the thick plate? Gusset plate here is the thicker part. So we will consider that thicker part, that corresponding minimum size. See here it will come under 0 to 10 millimeter thickness. So that is why the minimum size of weld has been considered to be 3 millimeter. Okay. So our welding, so in which places the welding will occur? The welding will occur at that part, sorry, at that part, at that part, right? See in this diagram that that slash part is shown as a welding. Okay, so in the top that will be the welding, and at that part of the, see this shaded part is shown in, can be shown in here, and the side of this 100 millimeter. So this total part will be welded. So that welded connection, see this is a welding connection. So this welding connection minimum size will be, this will be 3 millimeter, this will be 3 millimeter. Okay, so now 3 millimeter is, you can understand how much, very that minimum size of weld will be very small, 3 millimeter only. So now we have got that from this table 21. So what will be the maximum weld of size? So we have come, we have we have took that value of minimum. What could be the maximum? We cannot exceed that welding size. That is given in clause 10.5.8.2 IS 800. 10.5.8.2. See, where this is the clause which I was talking about, where the fillet weld is applied to the rounded toe of a rolled section, mean maybe that ISA, I have mentioned that what is the meaning of that rolled section. So ISA যে angle section ta, that can be the rolled section. So where the fillet weld is applied, তো এখানে fillet weld কোথায় apply করা হচ্ছে? At that part. So that is applied to the rounded toe. So which one is the toe of this part? So this is, see this is the rounded part, isn't it? And this is also the rounded part. So in this case, in that rounded part, that weld process will be, approached. তো এই রাউন্ড পার্টটার জন্য তো আমার এই ওয়েল্ডিং কানেকশন দেওয়াটা তো হ্যাম্পার হতে পারে। সো হোয়াট ইজ দ্যাট প্রভিশন? তো ম্যাক্সিমাম ওয়েল্ড সাইজ আমার ভ্যারি করবে, the maximum size of weld will depend upon that rolled rounded part, here. Due to that rounded part, that maximum weld size will depend upon. So this is given here that the specified size of weld should generally not exceed 3/4 of the thickness of the section at toe. Here in this clause it is given. So the maximum weld size will be 3/4 of the thickness of the section. So the thickness is 8 given. So 3/4 of 8 will be approximate to, so sorry, it will be 6 millimeter. So our minimum weld of size we have calculated 3 and maximum is 6. So therefore we have adopted 5 millimeter thick fillet plate. Okay, this is our design approach. Minimum 3, maximum 3, we have considered 5 in between them almost. So now since we have just decided our size of weld, now we আমরা এবার আমাদের ওয়েল্ড সাইজ ডিসাইড করে নিয়েছি। এবার আমরা ওই ওয়েল্ড সাইজের যে স্ট্রেংথটা হবে সেটা বের করতে হবে। ওই ওয়েল্ড সাইজটা এই কানেকশনটাকে ধরে রাখতে পারবে কিনা উইথ দ্যাট গাসেট প্লেট, if that strength, that welding strength will be able to hold this ISA section and the gusset plate. Now that we have to calculate or we have to design, right? So now the throat thickness here, TE is equal to 0.7 into 5. So we know that, let us get into here, that effective throat thickness of fillet weld shall not be less than 3 millimeter and shall generally not exceed 0.7 or 0.1 T. So here, just because the angle between the fusion faces are not given, so we will assume that welding connection to be lying in between 60° to 90°. Mean it will lie in the right angle triangle form. That is why that 0.7 T has been taken here. Okay, so here T we have calculated that this is the ace actually. Okay, this is ace. So the throat thickness will be 0.7 ace. So here ace is 5. So 5 into 0.7 is 3.5. Mean this is the weld connection. This is our throat thickness. This is our size of weld. This which we have already calculated 5. So our throat thickness will be 0.7 into 5, which is 3.5. So this will be 3.5. Okay, understand? Okay, now see, for ISA 175 into 8, the gross area AG and CZ is the center of gravitation, that distance from the Z. Here actually Z axis will be represented as X. So this is the distance of the that is the centroidal distance from the X axis, and this is the gross area. So now from which place we have considered this? This is given in IS code, and you can also calculate that as well from your strength of material study knowledge. But it will be quite time consuming during the exam period, right? So we can, this is given in SP61. I will share you this, okay? 14, this angle has been given. See here. Okay. This is here 100. See, 100 and 100 into 75 given. Now these are the corresponding thickness. So which thickness has been given in the question hour? 8. So if we go corresponding to that 8, see, this is our sectional area. See, this has been given here 13.36. This is in centimeter square. So if we convert into millimeter square, we will get this value. 13.36 into millimeter square, if we convert it, we will get 1336 millimeter square. Now it's corresponding to that. See here the center of gravity. This is given Cxx and Cyy in centimeter also. So here corresponding to that 8 millimeter thickness, our Cxx will be 3.1 and Cyy will be 1.87. So what is 3.1 here? Let me just show you through that diagram. Seriously. See, the center of gravity of this section will definitely lie outside this section, right? I think I don't have to just repeat that thing or that part. So here, for the center of gravity, that will be quite maximum for this length, since this is 100 and this is 75. So for this length, something in this part, the center of gravity may lie. So from this level, okay, I think the time